So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. Okay, this is for the Cadillac guys out there like my Uncle Bill, who's had a 58 and a 59 in his garage almost our entire lives. And I went through the 4 hours of video of the old gold junkyard up in the Big Bend area. It's never been on video before. I was the first person to ever put one on. To this day, I don't know if there's anybody else. But I went through it and pulled out all the Cadillac stuff. So if you're into Cadillacs, this would be the video for you. I also put links. We have a Ragtop 73 Survivor that I did a video of, as well as a 67 Eldorado that is mint that I did a video of. So if you like this video or if you want to see the other two, I'll put links to those at the end. And please like and subscribe. I like old Cadillacs, and so there'll be more of them put up here. So after driving 27.6 miles out into the middle of Florida, where you don't even have cell phone signal, we have found old gold. And this is where we're headed. They have here. This is pretty cool, actually. Wow. Chevy, go. Look at this. Wow. So I'm going to pull up here next to, oh man, there's a 70 Chevelle over there. Alright, there is pretty much everything I could ever want in this junkyard right now, so we're going to take a look and check it out. So I'm at a place called Old Gold, and look at this place. This gentleman has, you come in and you just see every kind of car you wanted. He just asks you don't open up the hoods and you don't open up the doors, and you can walk around. Look at this. There's just so much to look at here. There's literally so much stuff here that just is interesting to a car guy that I don't even know where to look. Everywhere you look. Look at this Cadillac. What year is that? New York plates on this one. You walking up here, and there are hoods for every type of 1950s or 60s car that you can think of. What is this? I think this gentleman has every 1950s car made. And then you just have row upon row of doors for everything. Everything he don't have in the yard looks like he has a door for it. Look at all the fenders. Just fender, all the body parts you would need. Engine blocks. Glass, all original glass.
I know. Everywhere. If you look down there, there's a ton of cars. We're going to go over here. We're going to come down here. That's where I'm headed. Let's look.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh. We got to... we're gonna have to probably end up coming back here several times for you guys. This number one, this is a beautiful place. The property, I mean, blue sky, everything is nice. I mean, it's spread out and overgrown, some of it, but it is not hard to get around. This is just crazy. So let's continue. Some of the cars here obviously are really far gone, but there's an ocean down that way. We're gonna head just every kind of, do you need an original Craig, do you need original Super Sport rim? Just rims after rims.
It goes way over there too, behind the tree.
You can just see all these cars from the 40s, 50s, 60s, early 70s. There's another station wagon based on the Chevelle. You got, look at all, let's go down here to all the finned, you got all the Cadillacs down there, fins. So let's,
I know which way.
Pontiacs, let's, first I'm going to stay over here for a minute. Are you in need of any type of 1960s limousines, Cadillac limousine? Or maybe some ambulances or a hearse over there. Bumpers, 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 tires, engine blocks, grills. Everywhere through the woods here. Every place through the woods here has cars. Classic cars, classic car parts. We just have, there's literally over 2,000 cars here, and I don't know if any of them is newer than 1975. You got ambulances. There's Pontiacs. That's a Pontiac ambulance. A what?
A crane.
There's a crane.
Mm-hmm.
So he has heavy duty cranes. Let's walk down here. And look at that. That is, and oh, I want to think that that is like a 1940s Chevy Suburban. What's left of it. It looks like one. I'm not sure, but it was definitely a sedan delivery. Oh, and there's another large car. I think that may be a Chrysler. I don't know. Then a Cadillac. Look at the finned Cadillacs. Look at all these finned Cadillacs here. Cadillac after Cadillac after Cadillac with fins. All the 60s fins. Sedan DeVille, Coupe DeVilles, everything DeVilles. Just completely insane. There is enough cool cars here for even April to enjoy, and she's not even into cars. But look at this Cadillac after Cadillac after Cadillac after Cadillac. 60s, early 70s. Oh wow, is that it? That looks like a first generation. Well, we'll have to go and I can't even tell you what I'm seeing right now, because every time I turn I see one more cool thing. There's your Cadillac graveyard. We have hearses over here. So you have some Cadillac hearses, early Cadillac hearses. And while it seems like these are not in any type of order, and I don't know if they really are, they look like at one time they were in order. Like right up here, we have a ton of first generation Camaros. and Firebirds. Cadillac, Cadillac, Cadillac. Look at, what do we have here? Cadillac, 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 Cadillac. Wow. Yep, I'll be up there in a second. We're gonna finish up over here. So if any of you have seen any of my other videos, I would say that of all the junkyards I've been to, and I've been to some, I've been to quite a few, this here is almost, if I won Powerball, I would actually buy this place just to line all these things up to see what they look like.
Deer trap.
Deer tracks.
Yeah.
So there's even deer here. But this is like acres and acres. Let's see, real slow. Acres. This is acres and acres and acres and acres of cars. And they have been collected here since the 1950s. All right, we're heading into another section. So we're starting with Cadillacs. These are 1970s Cadillacs, Fleetwoods. Let's see, convertibles, all kinds of Cadillacs. If you have a Cadillac, or if you're a Cadillac freak, guess what? This is your Nirvana right here. So we have Cadillac, 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 again, all these Cadillacs. And then we have, look at these, Olds Tornados, a whole row of Oldsmobile Tornados. Oh no, wait, they're Eldorados, Cadillac Eldorados. So you have a whole row right here of Eldorados. This is all Cadillacs. They are just full of Cadillacs. It's like every Cadillac you ever saw on the side of a road has been brought here. And I'm literally looking at 200 to 300 Cadillacs from the 1950s through the early 70s. This place is just Nirvana. It's crazy. It's worth coming up just to walk around. Give yourself about 2 hours. It's mostly GM. There's some Ford, there's some other, well, there's a lot of Ford, a lot of GM. I didn't see too much Mopar stuff, but that's okay. This is probably the coolest, craziest place I've ever been. I could come up here every day for the rest of my life and just walk around. So, if you're in Old Town, Florida, and you can come in, you're not allowed, don't touch anything, don't open doors, don't open things unless you're trying to buy it. But to just look around, it's worth it. Your brain will explode. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.